Welcome back to The Charismatic Voice. Today, I get to react to one of your top 10 requests for Dimash Kudaibergen. This is Adagio, composed by Lara Fabian. Now, this song has kind of a cool history. In 2016, Dimash first performed it on a tour, and then later he performed it again in 2017 at the Singer competition, and that's where he got some real worldwide notice. Now, at that point, Lara Fabian heard about him, and she sent him compliments for his great performances. And then later on, they got to meet, and now they're actually performing together in lots of ensembles. So it's kind of a cool story, having an idol, getting to perform with the idol. Pretty awesome. Today, I'm going to be reacting to Dimash's performance in 2018 at Sochi. Let's get to it.
Из Казахстана, снискавший, друзья, международную славу. Димаш Кудайбергенов, встречайте!
Ваши аплодисменты! It's a really cool background. Telltale taking the earpiece out.
I hear your voice in the wild. I feel under my skin, and in my heart and my soul. I'll wait for you.
Pause. I've never heard this before. I've heard Lara Fabian doing it, but I've never heard Dimash doing it ever in any performance. And my first thought is that he's just so believable. It's that thing he is able to open up and be vulnerable. He doesn't have all this extra tension that makes it seem put on. It's just so real. Let's keep going.
I'll move this night without you. All of my dreams without you. I see and touch your face. I'll fall into your embrace. You'll be my love's close my eyes and then away.
Whoa, before he gets too much into this next section, I really love the way that Dimash can mix styles. It's one of the things that I think makes me most excited about him as a singer. It's not just that he has an amazing range, but it's that he has so much control and flexibility within that range. Just let me check one thing. I know that the original song was in A. Yeah. So he's singing this song in the original key, which is awesome considering that Lara is a girl and Dimash is a guy. So I love that it sounds like he's delivering text in a very real and authentic way. It doesn't sound like he has anything that's difficult to navigate up high. And then he's bringing in these operatic facets of his voice where he's got a lot more resonance, a little more vibrato. And then he'll bring it down to this like almost more airy tone and take the vibrato out of it. And that's what I meant by the mixing of the style. He just got into this really cool belty part though that I want to hear. So let's keep going.
No need for me to care. I fall so far. I fall so far. Nothing more to explain. I know what that's remains in the further place. If you know where to find me.
if you look at his eyes and the way he's looking at the audience, it's really cool. You can see him involving all kinds of different tiers of people, meaning like where they are in the audience. That's one of the things that I know opera singers practice as well. I remember at the Met, I was told just to look for the exit signs because you can kind of track up and catch different people with your gaze. He's doing that here. He's looking down and he's catching people that are right there, but then he looks up and he catches some that are out here. It's a really good way to involve all of your audience. Let's keep going. Okay, so I'm curious. You guys know me a little bit better now when we're talking about the vocal registers. You should sound off below already on what that register was. Do it, pause the video, just go for it. And now I'm going to tell you, that is definitely his head voice, and he is really got some amazing strength in it. It has such a full manly sound already, but it's really high. Like he's belting up where a lady would belt, but he's doing it in this full man register. It's super cool to hear. Let's keep going. That was a really, really long note. It was really high. It was belted. It had all of the vibrato control. I was thinking to myself, oh yeah, he's going to level this up sometime soon. But wow, that breath control was crazy. Not only did he sing the note for a very long time, he had so much control that he could choose exactly when to let that vibrato enter back in. Crazy good. He sounds like Freddie Mercury right now to me. It's just, he sounds like a legend that goes beyond all genres. There are moments when I think that he would sing opera better than anybody in the world. And right now I think he would sing heavy metal better than anybody in the world. He can just really sing absolutely anything. It's killer good. I am so amazed by his endurance right now. He's been belting high for a long time. He doesn't look like he's broken a sweat even. He's just has really good technique. It's relaxed here. It's not got all of that extra pressure that usually builds up when a person's been belting for a while. His has just been smooth, clean. He's able to add the motion back into it without any of the tension. Love it. Okay. I feel like he's about to do some big endings, so we should probably get to it.
Dimash Kudaibergen, ваши аплодисменты, браво!
Ooh. Okay, I want to go back just a little bit because I want to enjoy that part all together where I stopped at singing. I wish I would have kept going a little bit more. Okay.
to say, say to believe, make me believe you want to go.
Димаш Кудайбергенов, ваши аплодисменты.
Okay, one of my favorite things about that, of course, I love the moment when he like goes up higher at the end, but it was the way he did a little slide, like a little glide off of the last note. Had perfect control, but then it had this abandonment that he gives at the very end. It was such an exciting way to end that note. I just loved it. I loved that performance so much. While I was putting my headphones away, I was thinking about the emotional intensity of it, which I didn't really talk about during the video very much, but I want to talk about it now. It's the mark of a true professional to be able to give emotional urgency to something even after they sung it for years. This didn't feel old and dusty. It didn't feel like it had the same emotional background or even maybe inner story that he did a few years ago. This didn't feel like 2015, 16, 17. This felt like he had an urgent message to communicate to us today that was real and true and honest. And making something fresh like that for each performance is just the mark of incredible professionalism. So thank you to all of you who recommended this video. It was a true pleasure to watch, definitely inspiring to me. I love your comments and suggestions. Please keep sounding off below. You know I listen, you know I make spreadsheets of the things that you say. I'll be back here every Monday at 8 a.m. Come and join me for the premiere. I love chatting with you, so please come and say hi. And I'll also be releasing other videos throughout the week. So thank you so much for joining today. See you soon.